What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Today's my second day being home. Remember the last video, I believe, that we put the rotating assembly in this block here. But then I've been to work, I've been back, got some parts, got a new oil pan. Went ahead and put together a list of parts used for this thing for you guys, so we'll go over that at the end of this video. But right now I figured I'd get the oil pump in, get the oil pan on, get the camshaft in, lifters, the spider plate with all the little retaining plates and everything. So yeah, let's get started with the oil pump, pan on. Let's do it. Well, you saw me try to fit the oil pan. Even though the oil pan and the pickup for that all came from the same company, good idea to check, make sure it clears first. Lucky for me, all I had to do is really just take my little pipe wrench and just kind of bend it down and move it out of the way. It's still touching at the bottom of the pan right here on the corner, which is fine. I mean, not touching, but like close, far enough away from the pan, but deep enough in the oil to pick it up. So just a little tip there. If you're buying the cheaper stuff on eBay, like I do, oil pan pickup, even though it's from the same company, they don't always fit together correctly, but just one thing to look out for. But since we got that figured out, I'll go ahead and get the pan on, get the block turned around, get the camshaft in. there it is. Got the oil pan on, oil pump, pickup, camshafts in, got the timing set in, lifters, retaining plates, keepers, freeze plugs. Saw what I did there. We went ahead and just changed those out for kind of like preventative maintenance. Those ones have been are steel. They've been in the block for well, 15 years. And like I showed you on the camera there, it was kind of eating away. So, but all that stuff's in. This video is going to be kind of short, but I just wanted to give you guys something, give you kind of an update of what we got. Put those things in there, and kind of go over you what we got into this thing so far. So here's the list I've written down for you. Kind of broke it down into different type of situations, but so you can see there, Junkyard for 200, main for, and then you got main bearings 49.50, rings, timing cover gaskets, rear seal, head studs, camshaft, king race bearings. Now the race bearings will be something different. If you're going to stay like naturally aspirated, you wouldn't have to buy those, because the clearances were pretty good with just the regular old main and rod bearing kit we bought in the beginning. But because I wanted a little bit of extra clearance, I bought those. So I went ahead and just put that on there, and I kind of added in. Of course, we went with a milling high volume oil pump. I bought an aftermarket oil pan because I wanted a couple extra quarts, and the fact that it's going to go in that car. That car is a front sump pan, so that being high volume, so I gave myself a little extra quarts. Push rods had to be changed. Went ahead and bought a new timing chain set. I mean, 30 bucks, why not? Lifters. Now I sold the heads off the Junkyard for 75 bucks. And went ahead and put that money towards a new set of lifters, which were 86, so $86. So what I got all that there in that block, plus the new head gaskets, this is what I have in that. As you see it sit right there with some other extra parts. I have 12, 27, 35. Now, if you were just going to grab it from the Junkyard, hone it out, clean it up like before, so the block, rings, and bearings, 311 bucks for keeping that bearing kit up there. We saw the rod and bearing kit and just regular old rings. Hone it out yourself for 311. If you wanted to do that with just the camshaft and reuse the old lifters, depending on the shape of your old lifters, get away with 761. But if you wanted to go ahead and add the lifters in there, go 848.09. So that gives you a couple options, a couple routes you can take. Keep it stock with a cam in it. You can set it up for boost. Just a couple of things to show you that what you can do. As things move on, I get better at this whole thing. I'll figure out or be able to copy and post links to some of the stuff that I bought, but everything on this engine you can get from eBay, all except for the camshaft. The camshaft I did purchase at Summit, but I'm sure if you searched hard enough, you probably find the camshaft on eBay as well, and probably for a better deal than what I paid for it. But like I said, everybody's different. Everybody wants to set things up a little differently. This is all just to have fun, see what we can do. Like I said, I read this article, kind of caught my eye. I see everybody doing LS stuff, and I like small block Fords. They're awesome. You can buy them for cheap, and definitely a great learning experience for somebody that wants to get out there and just work on things, build it, do it themselves. And I mean, you gotta think the guy before you didn't know how to do it before he, well, figured out how to do it. So, and you can find the stuff cheap enough. But anyways, that's where we're at with this build. As things progress, we'll change things out. I'm thinking the pistons will be the first thing to break on this engine, and then we'll upgrade those to like a forged, but keep the stock rod, stock crank. Just kind of see what each piece of this engine will take until it just can't take no more, and then we'll build all forged internals and, you know, try to see how much power we can make with that. In the meantime, try to catch up on some other projects I got back there. I got my little buggy back there. Like to do some with that. Step on back. Got this neat pickup truck. It's my dad's high school truck. I want to do some videos with that as well. do some more videos with the kids, the wife, just have fun, hang out with you guys. But that's where we're at. I want to do this short little video for you. And so right now I'm going to end the video here, kind of get myself situated. I'm still waiting on other parts for other little things that we need to continue on this engine. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the new subscribers. If you're watching, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notifications. Hit that like button for me because it does help it get seen by other people. Share with your friends. And yeah, let's just hang out and build. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.